What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the players Louisville got this offseason and how good they will be this upcoming season. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Kenny Payne went through some growing pains in his first season as the head coach for Louisville. They finished with a 4-28 record. They were ranked last in the ACC, so after having a bad first season, Kenny Payne needed to make some changes going into his second year, and that's exactly what he did. Louisville's in a rebuild, and they picked up some key players this offseason that could take them to the next level. They were able to get some solid players in the transfer portal and in the 2023 class. First, let's talk about their 2023 recruits. First, let's talk about their highest recruit they have coming in, which is Trentyn Flowers, who is a 5-star prospect. He was ranked as one of the top prospects in the 2024 class, but he reclassified to the 2023 class and he committed to Louisville. During his junior season at Combine Academy, he averaged 16 points and 6 rebounds per game. He's a 6'8" small forward who's athletic and explosive. He's a high flyer that excels at getting out in transition and attacking the rim. He has smooth jump shot mechanics with a high release. He has a nice touch from the mid-range and three. On the defensive side of the ball, with his size and length, he can guard multiple positions, and he shows a lot of potential to become an elite defender. Trentyn Flowers was always a top target for Kenny Payne, regardless of class. When Kenny Payne first got the job at Louisville, one of the first prospects he reached out to was Trentyn Flowers. Kenny Payne gave him high praise, saying this: "Trent is one of the most talented young players, regardless of class, in the country. He's a 6'8" guard who can score, rebound, pass, and defend. He's an elite athlete with a very good basketball IQ. He has a bright future in this game, and he has the discipline and work ethic to be a great basketball player. He's excited as we are for him to be a part of this basketball program." So it seems like Louisville is getting an all-around elite player. I see him being a day one starter. Recently, they were able to get 4-star point guard Ty-Laur Johnson. This move completed the last roster spot for Louisville, and Kenny Payne gave him high praise, saying this: "I'm excited to complete our last roster spot with Ty-Laur Johnson, a very good player who has the grit and resolve to reach his potential. He's a very high character young man who plays the game to win. Louisville fans will love his fight and determination." And I have to agree, Louisville is going to love a player like him on the roster. He's a tough-minded point guard who plays the game with a lot of passion, and he's not easily rattled. He played his senior season for overtime elite, averaging 18.4 points, 5.7 assists, 4.8 rebounds, and 2.5 steals per game. Even though he's an undersized guard, being 6 foot, he has a great feel for the game. He uses his speed and quickness to his advantage. He's able to get to his spots on the court. He's a good ISO player who can take advantage of one-on-one situations. He has good ball handling skills, and he plays with a lot of pace. He's always in attack mode and trying to finish at the rim, and this is good because he's not the best jump shooter right now. He's an underrated passer. He can see the floor well, and he has potential to be an elite playmaker. He would give Louisville depth at the point guard position. He probably won't be in the starting lineup, but I see him coming off the bench during his freshman year and giving them a spark with his scoring ability. Now let's talk about one of the most intriguing prospects in the class, which is 7-foot center Dennis Evans. He was ranked 59th in the ESPN rankings and 27th in the 24/7 sports rankings. He has a 7'7" wingspan and a 9'8" standing reach. He played his senior season at Hillcrest, averaging 14.7 points, 10.6 rebounds, and 5.6 blocks per game. With his size and wingspan, he will make an immediate impact on defense. He's a high-level rim protector. He will be a great shot blocker and rebounder. Offensively, some question marks. He's an inconsistent player, but he has shown he can knock down threes, and he can be a good catch and shooter. But will he be able to do that in college? We'll have to wait and see. He'll get a lot of points from missed shots since he's a good rebounder, and he has nice hands, so he can be a lob threat at any time. He will have to prove that he can be a good post-up player. I feel like that's something he's lacking, but he can improve on that. But the reason why he will get on the floor during his freshman season and get a lot of minutes for Louisville is because of his defensive presence. I'm not expecting him to be a crazy offensive threat in year one, but he will be an elite defender from day one, and that will help them win games. Curtis Williams is a 4-star prospect. He's a 6'6" small forward. He's a decent shooter from the perimeter and has a nice touch from three. He's a versatile player, and Kenny Payne thinks he can play multiple positions on this team, so that could help him get on the court during his freshman season. He'd be a good rotational player for Louisville. And the last player in the 2023 recruiting class is Kaleb Glenn, who's also a 4-star. He has an NBA-ready body. He's a strong athletic player. He uses his strength to his advantage, and he likes playing bully ball. He can get to the rim and score at ease. Even though he's a good downhill player who can get to the rim, you can't sleep on his jump shot. When he's feeling it, he can knock down shots from all over the court. Once he's hot, it's automatic. He has a tremendous work ethic, and he's always looking to get better. His high school coach praised him for being a hard worker on the court and in the weight room. So he's the type of player who's going to work hard on his craft and not make excuses. Every team needs a player like that on their roster. With the mindset he has, I'm sure he'll get valuable minutes this season. They also got a player who was playing JUCO this past season. This guy's a bucket. Karan Davis averaged 23.8 6.8 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 3.2 assists, and he was ranked 3rd in scoring for the California Community College Athletic Association. Kenny Payne said this about him: he has a knack for scoring at all 3 levels while also being able to rebound and make plays for teammates at a high level. He possesses length and athleticism suitable for the ACC. So Louisville fans should be excited to have a player like this who can score from anywhere on the court at a high level. Now let's talk about the transfers they have coming in. First, let's talk about Skyy Clark. He only played half his freshman season at Illinois before leaving for personal reasons. Most fans said he quit on his team, but who knows what's really going on with him behind the scenes. He was struggling during his freshman season. He was only averaging 7 points per game, and he didn't look confident out there, so he needed a fresh start, and he will get that at Louisville. Skyy Clark has the talent to be really good. He was a 5-star point guard coming out of high school. He's a 3-level scorer. He plays at his own pace, and he has the ability to control the tempo of a game. He's a strong guard who can finish at the rim through traffic, and he can get his teammates involved. Louisville believes in his potential and is expecting big things out of him. He should have a bounce-back season. Kenny Payne is expecting him to be a leader for this team, and he believes Skyy Clark is a perfect fit for what they're looking for in a guard. If he has a good offseason, he will probably start for Louisville. He should play a large role for them, being their primary playmaker. Trey White is a transfer from USC. He's 6'7", and he can play the small forward or shooting guard position. He had a solid freshman season. He started 29 games. He averaged 9 points and 5.1 rebounds per game. He shot 47% from the field. He was named to the Pac-12 All-Freshman team, and he helped USC to a 22-11 record and an NCAA berth. He was considered to be one of the best freshmen in the country, and he's known to be a good rebounder and defender. The last transfer they was able to get was 6'8" forward Danilo. He only appeared in 1 game last season. He missed the first 5 games before making his debut due to a left ankle injury. He ended up getting a medical red shirt. Kenny Payne seems pretty excited to have him on the roster. He said this: Danilo is a talented, tough, skilled basketball player with an old school mentality. He'll bring a winning spirit and unbelievable work ethic to our program that the fans will love. This program has been built on the character of the players walking in the door. Danilo is a super high character warrior who wanted to be in our environment. I'm excited to welcome him and his family to our Cardinal family. So we'll see how he does this season. Hopefully he can stay healthy. We got to give Kenny Payne some credit this offseason. He ended up getting some solid players in the 2023 recruiting class, and he made some noise in the transfer portal. Now we just got to wait and see if he can put all the pieces together and lead them to wins. People are saying he's a bad coach, and he might be in the hot seat if he has another bad season. My bold prediction is that Louisville will win 10 to 15 games this upcoming season. They probably won't make the NCAA tournament, but that's fine as long as they can stay competitive this season and not lose a bunch of games. Then that will be a successful season for them. How many games do y'all think Louisville will win this upcoming season? Do y'all like the pieces that Louisville added this offseason? Drop y'all opinions in the comments, drop a like on the video, and sub to the channel. If y'all want some more college basketball videos like this, smash that like button and tell me what teams y'all want me to talk about next. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.